Hi, everybody, and welcome back to We the People Show. Karina Schmidt here with Jeannine Polk from the Punta Gorda City Council. We are working through some questions with Jeannine here that are very important, and I want to get this one out here. How do you feel about Florida's tax reform being placed on the ballot, and do you think that it will pass? And if so, what should we expect to see from you when you're elected?
Yes, so first of all, I'd like to state that we are the first city council in 12 years for the first time that we went with the rollback rate. And what the rollback rate is it promises the people that we are not going to allow our budget to be increased. And so I think it's important that people understand that. They put us in, that was one of our promises. So, tax reform, I do believe that it probably is going to pass. And, I'm not going to be out educating the people pro or against it. I'm just not. I think that whatever the people choose is what we're going to have to deal with. If that means making major cuts, I'm okay with making major cuts. It does not bother me at all. I think that because the taxes levied went up 69% since 2020, that's ridiculous. That means there is room for tightening our belts. So I think that if it does get in, I am all for tightening our belt and making sure that the budget is within our means.
And that would be within the voters' means as well, because our taxes have gone up tremendously in recent
Yes.
years. Not
Yes.
just the millage, but it's actually the dollar amount that matters to people more than anything. They can manipulate the numbers any which way they want, but it's the dollar amount coming out of their pocket that's important to people, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And I think a lot of people don't understand too that our tax base is in the city of Punta Gorda is very heavy with homesteaded properties or homes that are owned versus commercial property that's owned. People don't really realize that a second home pays the same tax rate. I mean, they're allowed to a 10% raise. They were, at least in the past. I think with this new legislation, it'll be different. But um, it's we are having more commercial development more than ever. So Mike and I both, we've never seen in that he's been here for over 60 something years, and I've never seen in all my lifetime all of the commercial development going out towards Jones Loop where there's no flooding there. So it's much cheaper to build, and you don't have to bring in all the fill to get the height that you have to be in the flood zone. So that's why a lot of the commercial developments moving out that way, and it will be very helpful when it comes to taxing those commercial properties. So there's a lot of development going on. There'll be a lot of changes with this tax reform, but it's not something we can't do.
All right. Thank you so much for clarifying that for us, and we'll see you very soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.